Hello YouTubers, this is an older video that I had posted on YouTube a while back, and I decided to shorten it to make it more just for the general public and edit it, and then I am reposting it now under the Chef Jacq's Food for Thought model. So I hope you enjoy. Please don't forget to comment, subscribe, and share with others that maybe like traveling or want to travel or love to travel, and will soon, after COVID-19, begin traveling again. So without further ado, enjoy. Ni hao, ni cholema. It is with this Beijing greeting that I want to introduce this presentation. At the end of March 2011, I took a break from my teaching job to embark on a 3-month-long journey. A move that will help me reflect on what it is that is important to me and to my students, while helping me share it with the rest of the world. Food is about people and culture. Food is a direct reflection of the surroundings in which one lives. Recipes and culinary techniques are handed down from generation to generation. Everyone needs to eat. What one eats often has been affected by its origin and the origin of its ancestors. Today, with easier transportation, more and more people all over the world have been fortunate to be exposed to many different types of food. While many appreciate this diversity, one always has a deep place in their hearts for their own style of food, the foods they have been brought up with. As a chef instructor, I am always looking for various ways to reach my students, a way to inspire them. I hope that my personal experiences will motivate more of them to reach out and not to be afraid to think outside their culinary comfort zone. Often, while traveling, one is exposed to the other's point of view. This is something difficult to do staying at home. When it comes to tasting food, one of my favorite lines is not, "I will taste anything once," but rather, "I will taste it until I like it." I believe that food is an acquired taste. With the exception of food allergies or certain food avoided for religious or other personal or spiritual beliefs, culinarians owes it to themselves to expand their culinary palate so they can in turn expand their culinary palate. Being both a fine art artist and a culinary artist, I communicate mostly through food and art. A book? My photography is about recording the mundane, recording the beauty you will not find in advertising about China and Asia. Recording everyday life, what is the same compared to ours. I wanted to take a little bit of your time to transport you there. Beijing, as many of the large cities in China, resembles any large cities in the world. Oh yes, they have the latest fashion, the latest technology, and the country can afford the best money can buy. The automobile traffic is there too. Yet, they manage to handle an equally heavy traffic of bicycles, and mopeds, pedestrians, all at the same time and on the same roadway. Because I walked, took the bus and the cab everywhere on a daily basis, I was living and moving around the people. As if all this was not enough, I also took the opportunity to get married in Beijing. For our honeymoon, we traveled to a few different cities, and I also experienced traveling overnight in a Chinese train. I was in a compartment on what they call hotbed with my spouse and 4 other travelers. We could have opted for a much shorter and perhaps more comfortable plane ride, but I really wanted to experience that. What a treat. What a way to get to know people and what they do. What a marvelous experience. While my spouse probably would have preferred the shorter and more comfortable route, she appreciated the fact that I cared enough to want that experience, and she was gracious enough to oblige. We spent a marvelous time in Macau, Guangzhou, Zhuhai, Shenzhen, and a few days in Hong Kong and Taiwan. In Zhuhai, we visited some fishing boats and had a great time with the local fishing folks. They invited us to visit one of their vessels. In Hong Kong, after a quick stroll in Western civilization Asian style, or is it the other way around, we were fortunate enough to discover the little village of Tai O, a place that has not been touched much by Western life. A local sports association adopted my wife and I. They were having a lion dance celebration, and they invited us to follow it to take all the photos we wanted. Invited us to hors d'oeuvres Thai style, to include various fish samples, delicious chicken feet, and other fine delicacies. They also invited us for their dinner, where they had some entertainment by their own members' talents, singing, martial arts, and a lion dance on stage. We both made new friends and hope to be able to meet these nice folks again. I then went on a week-long trip to Taiwan. Taiwan, also known as China Taipei, was also very educational. While very much a part of China's mainland tradition, they have significant differences in the way they approach business, politics, and religion. They also take pride in their technological advances. They have a great reputation for their food. What they lack for massive food production, they make up with a more ecological friendly and quality-oriented product. Back in the US, and it will take me a while to fully process all the wonderful things I have seen during this wonderful time spent abroad. I've taken over 20,000 photos while being there. However, this is nothing compared to the lifelong memories of such a stay. Oh, and I almost forgot. My new daughter Betty wanted me to share this with you. It is a little kid's poem written by a 7-year-old poet about the beauty of geese that she told me while I was taking her to school. Chu xian xian tian ge, ba mao fu lu shui, hong zhang boa ching boa.